Today is July 31st, 2020. My name is Charles Suter. I will be presenting a topic called Guaranteed Jobs. If you want more information about this topic, I recommend the book The Case for Jobs Guarantee by Pavlina Tcherneva. My main message: there is no freedom without economic independence. We live in America, land of the free. Well, can you really be free if you have no jobs, no income, no way to support yourself? This subject of guaranteed jobs is one way to solve the unemployment problem. People without a job for reasons of perhaps location or job skills matching need not be penalized with unemployment. When the public sector does not have sufficient jobs for everyone who wants one, a federal government program to guarantee jobs would serve the national interest by eliminating the needless social problem of unemployment. Proposition 1. People with a living wage job are economically independent. But notice the word living wage job rather than minimum wage job. The goal of the Guaranteed Jobs program is not to compete with private industry, but to set a wage floor slightly below what is reasonable in the private sector, but high enough in the social sector that a person can actually live economically independent on that type of a wage. People without a job, this is the 4 to 6% of the population that is unemployed at any given time, require public support. This is very costly from the national treasury perspective, and also it's very difficult on the people who are unemployed. But people without a job and without public support are even worse off. They live in poverty. People who live in poverty are destitute and suffer needlessly. People without jobs need financial assistance and may suffer from the social stigma of being out of work. Mental health, social decline, homelessness, and crime soar when unemployment is high. Particularly hard hit are persons with a criminal record and many minorities. Proposition 2. Guaranteed jobs will be defined as a public jobs option. Let me explain what that means. Every person who is unemployed who wants a job will be offered a job within their own community. Some of these community-based jobs will include social support. That would be taking care of children, the elderly, the handicapped, public safety, beautification, small infrastructure projects, and building and maintaining public housing. Anyone without a job would apply to their local employment office. Notice I did not say unemployment office, but employment office, and get one. Guaranteed jobs would become a public jobs option with all costs borne by the federal government. All guaranteed jobs would be local and not require relocation. All guaranteed jobs would come from the new public works projects defined by a joint federal local community selection board based on value added to the citizens in each locality. Proposition 3. The public jobs option will pay a living wage with benefits. Minimum wages plus health care with subsidies as needed. In other words, if people are currently unable to afford living in a home, they will be given subsidies in public housing. They will be offered job training, certification, and work experience. The value of this, a fully trained workforce, is that public jobs will become a portal to high-paying jobs in the private sector. The Guaranteed Jobs program will pay minimum wages plus benefits such as health care and supplemental housing assistance for people currently in poverty. The construction of low-income public housing would be just one of the many types of projects undertaken by the public jobs option. All persons entering into the Guaranteed Jobs program would be trained and certified for the jobs they are hired to perform. By virtue of the jobs program, they would gain valuable on-the-job experience, boosting their job skills and making them more employable in the private sector when jobs open up. My final message here is that the public jobs option solves the unemployment problem. The public jobs option would solve the nation's perpetual unemployment problem that seems to average somewhere between 4 and 6% of all working age adults. In addition, the Guaranteed Jobs program would provide a ready source of qualified workers who could easily transition into the private sector jobs as the economy expands, reducing any inflationary impact of a growing economy. That's all for now. Remember to stay positive. You'll be happier, healthier, and live longer.